time we were in Napa Valley, right? A place 3 rednecks should never be. And we were, not only that, we're playing the Napa Valley Blue Note, which is a jazz club. We were there the week after Kenny G. So it's Kenny G and then us. Now, don't get me wrong. We sold it out. We had a good time. But we're in Napa Valley. So like when in Rome, we're going to be drinking all the wines.
For sure.
You know? And I'm not even like, me and Trey are more wine drinkers than Drew, but we're trashy wine drinkers. Like we get our red, and if it's warm, we put it on ice. Because I think, and this might be another, because I've seen black
redneck shit.
It is redneck shit, but I've seen black people talk about this too, which is like, I don't want a hot drink, I want a cold drink.
For sure.
And like, I see a bunch of black people talking about getting a cold drink, and I'm like, bro, that's rednecks. Like when you say, hey, I'm going to the grocery store, what do you need? Give me a cold drink.
For sure.
And I mean cold. I want a cold, I need a cold drink. Ice, cold fucking drink. And so when I'm drinking wine, like that's why I've always been a white wine guy, because it's usually chilled. But if it's red, we put some ice in it. And yeah, it's super redneck, whatever. But my point is, obviously neither one of us can discern the difference between a $500 bottle and a $20 bottle, but we goddamn sure wanted to see if we could, right? So I got, I ended up taking my mama to the French Laundry, which is a Michelin star restaurant. It's the first Michelin star restaurant I've ever been to, but she was fascinated with going. I called months in advance, got a table, started drinking some of that wine. And I remember thinking to myself, now I wouldn't pay $3.50 for this bottle. However, I can tell that it's better than the barefoot that I get at home, right?
True.
So we do the shows, and we're invited by people to go out tasting, and we're like, oh, we'll just do a wine taste. Well, bro, every time you taste, that's like a whole thing of wine. We were shit-faced driving around. Not driving around. We had parked our car and we were walking around. Well, none of us had the wherewithal to put the GPS on our, like, hey, here's where we parked. We straight up lost our rental car and just left it. Like, didn't ever go get it.
Wait, at all?
At all. We had it, and wherever it is, that's where it is. We called 2 days later, we just Ubered to the airport, and we called Enterprise, and we were like, listen, here's the deal. We were supposed to turn our car in today. We lost it 2 days ago in Napa Valley.